Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlicker shills, Nestle's, serfs, peasants, vassals, neocons. I'm Useful Idiot. Today I'd like to talk about Mark Rubio. And Time magazine, there he is, Mark Rubio on the cover, the Republican savior. How Mark Rubio became the voice of the GOP. And we know how he became the voice of the GOP because the status quo, all the corporate bootlickers lined up and decided that he would be the voice of the GOP. Because you know what? The Republicans already had a savior, Ron Paul. Ron Paul could have saved the Republican Party, but they shit on him. They turned his back on him. They marginalized him, and they got rid of him. Instead, they pull out this punk, Tea Party poser, a complete loser, another status quo bootlicker loser. And there he is on the cover of Time magazine already. Ron Paul had an amazing career, 40 years, and regardless of what you think about him, he did a lot of very historic things during his tenure in the House of Representatives and the history of his career. And yet, nothing could make him worthy enough to be on the cover of Time magazine. I don't really give a shit. Time magazine is just another corporate pablum, another piece of shit for the elites to tell us what to think and what to believe. But that aside, it's just outrageous to see this. Just so outrageous and so blatant. So take a good look. Mark Rubio, he's going to be their rising boy. And just because they picked him and he represents the status quo, and I promise you, he wouldn't even be getting as far as he's gotten now if he wasn't a status quo neocon bootlicker. Because that's who they want to get there. And to prove that point even further, Karl Rove has started another super PAC. This time, he wants to get rid of all the radicals that have gotten into the Republican bed. So he wants to get rid of all those terrible Tea Partiers and all those other people that spoiled his great GOP neocon revival party. It didn't happen. He spent all $800 million. He just flushed it down the shitter in that last campaign, last presidential campaign. And so now he's going to try and get rid of people that don't represent that nice mainstream neocon that Karl Rove loves so much. You know, the old party. So what's Karl Rove going to do? Is he going to get rid of this guy? This guy says he's a Tea Partier, and I guess the GOP doesn't really want those Tea Partiers. And yet here's a Tea Partier, and he's the Republican savior. What a world, huh? Fuck you, Mark Rubio. Fuck you, Time magazine. I'm a Useful Idiot. Don't you be one too.